Hey everyone, Heather Boyd here, and welcome to day 1 of the 10-day watercolor challenge. In this challenge, we'll be doing some pretty simple designs for watercolor using all kinds of different techniques, and we'll be making them in a small card size that you can turn into greeting cards or little miniature works of art. If you're participating in the challenge, be sure to subscribe to my channel and join my private Facebook group. In the group, you can share photos of your projects for the next 10 days. And if you're watching this video after the challenge has ended, go ahead and join the group and share your own artwork. Any mixed media art is fantastic. So have fun with the challenge videos, and I can't wait to see what you create. Today we're going to be using watercolor with saran wrap to create textures that we can trace. So we're going to start by taping down our sheets of watercolor paper with masking tape. I'll link up other videos where I show how to do that. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix whatever colors you want. This is going to be a very, very abstract background. You're going to make sure your watercolors are quite wet when you start, and just go very, very quickly because you want to fill up the entire space with different colors. This one ended up being quite dark, but you can do it lighter if you like as well. So now just squeeze on the saran wrap, press it down, and then you're going to let it dry. So it has to be fully dry before you pull off the saran wrap, and then you're just going to go in and trace off your shapes with a Sharpie. So whatever shapes you see in there, I saw a little eyeball, so I went ahead and traced it out. And then I started seeing a face, so I started pulling out the shapes of the face. It's certainly not realistic, it's quite abstract, but it's a lot of fun. It's a very creative exercise, and you can just go with the flow. Whatever you see in there, go ahead and pull it out with your Sharpie. And depending on how much you've scrunched up the plastic, that will dictate how much detail you have in the piece. And like I said, this one was quite dark when I created it. So the second time I'm doing a slightly lighter one, and I'm going more with yellows and greens and kind of earthy colors. So I'm just very quickly filling up the whole space with colors, blending them together, just going very wet with it, but yet having enough pigment in there to give a little bit of detail, and just cover the whole area. Scrunch up your saran wrap on there, scrunch it up, press it down a little bit, and then you have to let it dry. So once it's dry, you remove the saran wrap, and you're going to have a look and see what orientation you want it to be. See whatever shapes you see in there, see what inspires you, and then once you've decided what you want to do, get your Sharpie and just start tracing out some shapes. So you can also just go very abstract with this. You don't actually have to find any realistic shapes in there if you don't want to. I liked sort of the earthy colors of this one and decided to go with a tree. I love drawing trees too, and also making trees out of wire. So we're just going to go ahead and, just trace out the shape that you want, do all the details that you want. I'm using a fine tip Sharpie. If you prefer to use Indian ink and a calligraphy pen or a fine paintbrush, really this project is very open-ended. The idea is that you have an abstract background, and then you just get inspired to do imagery inside. So then we're going to remove the tape and we're done. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more art videos, and join the private Facebook group to share photos of your work from the challenges and your other artwork. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time.